the entertainment world just got hit with a jaw-dropping surprise. Lisa Manaban, yes, the Lisa from BLACKPINK, has just declined an invitation that most would consider once in a lifetime, to appear at the prestigious Miss Universe 2025 event. While the whole internet is spinning theories, one question now burns brighter than ever. Is Hollywood simply offering her something too tempting to resist? Before we unravel the deeper layers, let's rewind a little. Lisa, the Thai-born global icon, isn't just a K-pop superstar anymore. Over the last few years, she has been quietly but powerfully breaking into Hollywood. And now, her recent high-profile appearances are no coincidence. They're signals, loud ones. This year alone, Lisa stunned everyone at the 2025 Oscars. Not just attending, but making headlines with a presence so magnetic, it rivaled A-list Hollywood royalty. Dressed in custom couture, her red carpet moment wasn't just fashion, it was a statement. Cameras flashed, tweets went viral, and once again, Lisa became the name on everyone's lips. Then came the announcement. Lisa would be appearing in HBO's The White Lotus Season 3. A role that's not just glamorous but rich, dark, and dramatic. A serious shift into complex storytelling. Critics are already whispering, could this be Lisa's breakout as a serious Hollywood actress? And if that's not enough, she lit up Coachella 2025's Sahara stage like a force of nature. While BLACKPINK's Coachella legacy was already iconic, Lisa's solo appearance this year sent a different message, one of independence, evolution, and perhaps transformation. So when news broke that Miss Universe Thailand, led by CEO Nawatid Saragrizal, extended an exclusive invitation to Lisa, many thought it was a perfect fit. Beauty, influence, elegance, Lisa embodies it all. But she said no. Not with a press release. Not even with a quiet decline. Just silence. That silence made headlines. The media frenzy began. Thai fans were confused. Global fans were curious. And Hollywood? Watching closely. Why would someone as beloved as Lisa skip such a symbolic, heritage-driven event, unless something bigger was brewing? According to whispers from entertainment insiders, Hollywood's offers on Lisa's table aren't just red carpets and photo shoots. We're talking about leading roles, production deals, brand ambassadorships, and potentially Lisa stepping into the role of global cultural icon, not just a K-pop idol. Let's pause here. Imagine this. Lisa, a Thai girl from Buriram who trained for years in South Korea, rose to fame as part of the biggest girl group in the world, is now being courted by Hollywood executives with offers tailored for A-listers. This isn't just success. It's evolution. And it might explain why the Miss Universe stage just doesn't shine bright enough for her anymore. And let's not forget the business side. In the world of digital content, Lisa's name commands enormous engagement. Combine that with the marketing muscle of Hollywood and you have the perfect storm. Her brand value is skyrocketing. And when it comes to career choices, value speaks louder than tradition. Till there's something poetic about it. Miss Universe, a pageant symbolizing grace and heritage, versus Hollywood, the land of dreams, reinvention, and global domination. Lisa stands between the two, and she chose the path less expected. Now here's where it gets even more interesting. Some insiders speculate that Lisa might be in talks to executive produce her own Hollywood project. Something with Asian American representation. Something bold. If that's true, then rejecting Miss Universe wasn't just a no to an event, it was a yes to a much larger vision. Viewers are divided. Some feel disappointed, expecting Lisa to represent her homeland on a stage that celebrates culture and beauty. Others? They say it's the ultimate power move. She's choosing her own narrative, her own path, and redefining what it means to be a global star. But one thing is crystal clear, Lisa's decision wasn't random. It was calculated. It was strategic. And most importantly, it was hers. So what's next? Will she dominate Emmy season after The White Lotus airs? Will she take the lead in a feature film? Or perhaps shock us all by launching her own Hollywood-based label? One thing we know for sure, Lisa is done playing by old rules. But there's another layer, one that's far more subtle yet deeply strategic. You see, Hollywood isn't just glitz and glam. It's a game of timing, image, and alignment. Lisa's current public persona is shifting from idol to icon, from pop star to serious artist. And saying yes to Miss Universe might have fell off-brand. It's not that she's above it, it's that she's beyond it. Her narrative now is built around evolution, reinvention, power. And if we look closer, it's not just Hollywood noticing. Luxury brands, fashion empires, streaming platforms, they're all circling. When Lisa wears a dress, it sells out. When she appears in a scene, the internet explodes. That's not popularity anymore. That's influence. Declining Miss Universe may have been Lisa's most powerful statement yet. Not with words, but with action. Or rather, with inaction. A graceful no. And yet, it shook headlines across continents. Remember, Lisa was raised in Thailand. She knows what that invitation means. It's not something she took lightly. But it tells us this: her loyalty to her roots doesn't mean she has to say yes to every symbol of her past. Sometimes, honoring where you're from means showing the world just how far you can go. And when she stood under the lights of Coachella, electrifying the Sahara stage with a performance that felt like a cinematic climax, the message was clear. Lisa is no longer rising. She has risen. And she's choosing her spotlight. From the front row of the Oscars to the dramatic world of the White Lotus to commanding the Coachella crowd solo, these aren't accidents. This is career engineering at the highest level. The kind of trajectory only the most disciplined and visionary artists achieve. Let's be honest. Miss Universe is a spectacular platform, but Lisa has already conquered global stages. She doesn't need a crown to validate her presence. She's shaping a legacy far beyond a sash and a title. For fans around the world, this is both inspiring and emotional. Because it reminds us that success isn't just about saying yes to big moments. Sometimes it's about saying no, even when the whole world expects a yes. Lisa is doing what very few celebrities dare to do: take control of her own narrative in real time while the world watches. And now, all eyes are on what comes next. Will Lisa make a surprise appearance in Cannes? Is there an Oscar campaign ahead? Could she be developing a global brand that fuses Eastern elegance with Western edge? Everything's possible when you're operating at Lisa's level. And the best part? She hasn't even said a word about it. No interviews. No confirmation. Just moves. Strategic, brilliant moves. So what do we, the audience, do in moments like this? We speculate. We dream. And we stay glued to every whisper of her next step. 'Cause Lisa Manaban has become more than an artist. She's become a cultural event. And just like that, with one silent decision, she's shifted the narrative. From pageants to premieres. From crowns to cameras. From tradition to transformation. So stay with us. Because if you think Lisa's story peaked with BLACKPINK, you're only seeing the beginning of her solo empire. This is history in motion. And trust me, you won't want to miss what happens next. And as viewers, as fans, as dreamers watching from the sidelines, we can only buckle up and witness her next move. Now, if you've been intrigued, curious, maybe even emotionally pulled into this story, make sure you're subscribed, turn on the notifications, and stay with us. 'Cause in the world of Lisa Manaban, every silence speaks volumes and every step is part of a bigger picture. This is more than a headline. This is a transition. From K-pop royalty to Hollywood's next queen. And we're just lucky enough to watch it happen. What do you think? Did Lisa make the right choice? Or did she walk away from a legacy moment? Let us know. And until next time, keep watching, stay curious, and never underestimate the quiet power of a global icon.